Is Dead by Daylight still as thrilling in 2024, or has it lost its edge? Dead by Daylight has been a staple in the gaming community for years, attracting millions of players worldwide with its unique blend of survival horror and multiplayer gameplay. But as time passes, the question on everyone's mind is it still worth playing in 2024? In 2024, players face a multitude of challenges that can make the game less enjoyable. For one, game balance has always been an issue, with certain survivors and killers feeling overpowered or even underpowered, leading to frustrating matches. Community issues such as toxicity and harassment are still prevalent, making it difficult for new players to jump in. And let's not forget the ever-growing competition from other survival horror games and battle royales that are vying for our attention. The rise of new games has also led to a decline in the player base, making it harder to find matches, especially at lower ranks. This, in turn, has created a snowball effect where the lack of players leads to longer queue times, which can be frustrating for those who actually want to play the game. With the consistent influx of new games, it's natural to wonder if Dead by Daylight can still hold its own this late into its career. Since the game's release, the meta has shifted significantly from actively trying to repair generators to just looping the killer while your friends do all the work. This has been frustrating to certain killers, leading to them having to put blood point boosts to get people actually to play killer. In recent months, the developers have released several updates aimed at addressing some of these issues. They've added new survivors, killers, and maps, which have injected some fresh life into the game. The community has been receptive to these changes, with many praising the new content and the efforts to revamp the game's mechanics. However, some players still feel that the updates haven't gone far enough, and that more needs to be done to address the game's core problems. Thankfully, the developers have been more active in responding to feedback and engaging with players, which has helped to build a sense of trust and community. This in turn has led to a more positive and constructive player base, with players working together to provide feedback and suggest changes. One feature that could potentially sway player opinions on whether the game is still worth playing is the upcoming graphics overhaul. The new graphics promises to be more realistic and immersive, which could help draw in new players and reinvigorate interest in the game, if done correctly. This could be absolutely amazing for the game, and it could bring in a wave of new players. In conclusion, while Dead by Daylight still has its issues like any other game, the recent updates and additions have helped to revitalize the game. Whether or not it's still worth playing in 2024 ultimately depends on what you're looking for in a game. If you're a fan of survival horror and multiplayer gameplay, then Dead by Daylight is still a phenomenal choice. Thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget to share your opinions on whether Dead by Daylight is still worth playing in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you could please leave a like and subscribe, I'd highly appreciate that, as it would help me out a ton. You could also turn on post notifications if you'd like to know every time I upload a video. If you'd like to keep watching, there's a video on screen for you now. Have a great day, y'all.